Hello guys. Today I will be talking about why I prefer modern age PvP over 1.8.9 and below. I know why a lot of people like old PvP as opposed to the new one, but I'm going to be giving my opinions, so click off if you can't deal with opinions. I know this is the internet, so click off now if you don't want to hear my opinions. Okay? Time for the video. In this video, I'll mainly be focusing on why I prefer 1.16 over 1.8. Not why 1.8 is bad, because it's not bad at all. It is actually probably the better of the versions. But we'll get into that in 1 second. 1.8 does have good PvP. It's just I prefer 1.16 over it. It's more balanced. So, 1.8 is mainly revolved around CPS. That determines bridging, fighting, blocking, and a few other actions that I won't go into depth about. 1.16 has a cooldown mechanic, which I'm sure you know. And I prefer this cooldown system much better. I don't like being comboed. And I guess that's my way of being salty, but it is my preference of playing the game. More combos are possible in 1.8, and you can take on more people at once. But I feel like typical 1v1s is how most Minecraft fights go. So 1.16 works better, I would say, in this regard. Where 1.16 shines is the shield mechanic. I personally don't like the shield mechanic, but I feel like it's a good way of not having block hitting in the game. Because block hitting, it's weird, I don't fully understand it. And I am never going to learn how to do it, because I think it's a bad mechanic. I think, don't take as much damage, or don't take as much knockback. Help, please. Oh, they're totally gonna beat us. Also, 1.16 has changes to knockback. I think that has less knockback overall, and no need for this thing called W tapping, which is repeatedly tapping W, so you can get more dash crits, which gives more knockback. But the things I would say that 1.16 does worse than 1.8 definitely is axes. Because axes are too broken. And also healing, such as steak or golden carrots, they heal way too much. And it's too good. I don't think bows have changed much from version to version. If there's noticeable difference in the bows, please tell me in the comments. One other thing I do like is the modern feeling of 1.16. Well, 1.8 looks weird, and I know you can change that with texture packs, but it feels different in a way I like more. 1.16. It feels more touched up and more, well, just they put more effort into it because and also my preferred weapon is the axe because I like to two-hit people even with a 1 second cooldown. By the way, the server I'm using is called cyclone.mc.net. Well, just cyclonemc.net. I don't think golden apples changed much between versions. Correct me if I'm wrong, also in the comments. Fishing rods. were very fun to use in 1.9. There's also more things to do in 1.16. Oh, also there's more sweats in 1.8. Just my experience. I'm not sure about other people's. Sweeping on swords and disabling shields on axes, those are controversial additions, but they're balanced. Because you use axes to disable shields, and then you switch to the sword, which is much better for standard PvP. I mean, well, that's what most people think. But you could just use a stone axe over a diamond sword, because it's much better in every single way. Well, not every single way. Disabled shields, it does have a 1-second cooldown. One more thing I'd like to point out is that armor upgrades in 1.16, they matter way more than 1.8. If you have armor upgrades, then your character automatically becomes broken as heck. To wrap this video up, if there's anything I missed and you'd like me to talk about, put it in the comments section. I know I didn't go very in-depth, or as in-depth as I would have liked to, but I made this video just to give my opinion. If you don't like that, well, I don't care.